the information sheet within the engagement document. The first page of this document requires you to complete questions relating to your corporation. The second page will ask questions relating to your new 401k plan, if any. The third and final page asks questions pertaining to your other existing business, if you have one. Follow along and pause this tutorial as needed so that you can fully complete the document. At the top of the information sheet, there are 3 lines that ask for your desired corporation names. If you are having a new corporation filed, this is where you'll want to list your top 3 name choices for your new C corporation. Please list 3 different, unique names for your name choices. If you are working with a franchise, it is recommended that you check with your franchise first to see if they have any name requirements before you list the corporation name choices. If you already have an existing corporation that you are using to create a new 401k plan, you will need to list the name that is on your filed articles of incorporation. If you have any questions about this, please connect with your consultant. Next, list the state your filing should be completed or is already filed in. The name of corporation president will be your first and last name. You can add an initial or middle name if you choose. The name of secretary treasurer will be either your name, or if you have a spouse, relative, or business partner, they can be listed if you choose. You'll list your home street address, city, state, zip code, and county. This will also be the corporation address, which is typically the home address. Mail for your corporation will be received here. Please note we must have a street address. If you have a P.O. box, that will be secondary. Please list your email address and phone number. List your date of birth and social security number. Names on articles of incorporation. The Articles of Incorporation is the official business document from the Secretary of State. When deciding who to list on the document, keep in mind the names on the articles are typically of those who can be listed on the corporate bank account. If only one person is listed on the articles, depending on the bank you use, only one person will likely be allowed to open or be on the account at the bank. Please note that typically, per your franchisor, if you have a spouse that is not on the franchise agreement, they shouldn't be a part of the corporation. If you are working with a franchise, please list the franchise name. If you are not working with a franchise, list NA. On the next line, you need to list a brief description of the business type. You will need to list the highest number of full-time employees expected to be within 1 year. The owner has to be number 1, and if there is a partner or officer, then the number of employees would be 2. You will also need to include each additional full-time employee in this total as well. List the approximate date of the first payroll. Just an estimate is fine. If you are only having a C corporation filed at this time, the remainder of the form will need to be marked as NA, and then you can submit the form. If you are working on a 401k plan, you will need to continue completing this form. For this section, please read each item carefully so you understand the requirements for a ROBS program. The first 3 lines pertain to eligibility requirements for the ROBS program. Once you review, list your initials on these 3 lines. By listing your initials, you are confirming that you are aware of the rollover requirements and that your funds are eligible to use for the ROBS program. If you have any questions about any of these, please connect with your consultant. Next, you will need to list all individuals who will be rolling over funds. Dollar amount to be invested by retirement plan. List the approximate amount you plan on rolling over from your pre-tax retirement funds. An approximate number is fine and it does not have to be exact. The amount you transfer might even change between now and the day you transfer money into your business bank account. Where are the rollover funds? You'll need to list where all of your rollover funds are located currently. This will be the brokerage firm where your current retirement is located. If there is more than one account being rolled over, list each location of each account. Source of rollover. This is the type of qualified retirement funds you will roll over. If your current retirement account is a 401k, list 401k. If it's an IRA, list IRA. If there is more than one account being rolled over, list each account type. Dollar amount to be invested in the corporation by principal. This number is the personal dollar investment of personal stock ownership that you will own with the company, a minimum of 5%. To figure this out, take the amount of retirement you are transferring into the business bank account and divide it by 95%. This will give you your total capitalization amount. Subtract the total capitalization amount from the retirement invested, and you will get your 5% number to list here. The name of trustee or trustees. The trustee is the decision maker regarding investment opportunities and setting up investments. They are the ones who have access to the 401k account. If you are the person rolling over funds, then you should list yourself as trustee number 1. If there is more than one person rolling over funds, it doesn't matter who is trustee number 1. Trustee number 2. If your spouse, relative, or business partner is going to be involved in the business as an officer, director, or employee, you can list their name here. If not, and you are the only trustee, list NA. If you already have a CPA, list their name and phone number here. If not, please list TBD for to be determined. If you are in need of a CPA, we work with a nationwide CPA firm that works with small business franchise companies. You can contact your consultant for more information if needed. If you have any additional questions or comments, you can list them here. You can contact your consultant or call us at 817-381-8907. The third and final page pertains to whether you own another entity. If you do own another entity, you will need to complete all questions shown here. We'll need to know the names of the other entities, the entity type, ownership, and retirement plan details, if any. We will also need to know if the other entity currently has W-2 employees or will eventually have W-2 employees. It is highly important for us to know if you have a separate 401k plan or other existing retirement plan already. You cannot have a Rob's 401k plan with Tenet Financial Group and another 401k plan at another TPA. So please be sure you list any additional entity information and details here. If you do not own another entity, please list NA on all lines. Once you complete this document, you'll submit and your consultant will soon be in touch to help you with your new business. Again, if you have any additional questions as to how to complete this form, you can contact your consultant or call us at 817-381-8907. We'll be happy to help you.